Hello, 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 beautiful people. It's your boy Darren Green back with another episode. You already know what it is. We got to get into some things, but then we'll get into the topics because I definitely debated coming on here and talking to you guys today because I've just been going through it. Like, it's just, I'm not going to get too much into it because I'm still dealing with it. But also, like, I don't want to, you came here for topics, not my dull life, child. We already know. But, I just been going through a little bit of seasonal depression lately. I literally had to cram the topics. And when I'm prepared to talk about the topics I'm prepared to talk about. But I like to thoroughly go over, the things that I want to talk about, like far as the bullet points and all that type of stuff. So I had to like literally cram that today. Usually I have that done by Friday. But I don't know. When I got off of work, I just felt like laying down the rest of the day. I played GTA. I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird because I feel like everything is happening. Like it's whatever, I'm doing what I need to be doing. I always feel like I could do better, but it's just something in me that just did not feel 100% yesterday. So I just like laid the hell down the whole day and played games. I don't know. It's just, and I know you guys have been noticing it too. Like, I'm not posting as much as I did before, and I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I wish I had the same drive I had back when I had 20 subscribers. Like, when I tell you I did not give a goddamn, I used to give my all. I used to post like 24/7 to only get like 5 views. I'm grateful now. Let's be very clear. I'm grateful with the perception I'm getting now. And thank you guys for tuning in and, always supporting. But I don't know. I just feel like it really solidified itself after I became a YouTube partner. But that's just I ain't going to go too far into it. I know what I need to do. Okay. The solution is to stop looking at my analytics and just post and not, second guess myself. And, if I post something that doesn't get the interaction that I wanted, then it's like I'm depressed the whole other half of the day, and then it kind of stops me from posting more or posting. If this flopped, then all my videos today are gonna flop, so I don't feel like posting it. You know what I'm saying? And people that are creators that listen to the show, if you know, right? But yeah, that's what's been going on with my week life. Not week life, child. That's what's been going on this week and in my life. Girl, what the hell I'm talking about? But yeah, we got some topics to get into. We got a couple things to talk about. We got to talk about Kylie Jenner and her insensitive ass. Then we got to talk about Doja Cat and her new single, what I thought about it. Everybody had something to say. Now I finally have something to say. Coi Leray winning a ladies' night. Y'all keep on asking for this. Girl, is it really going to happen? Video teaser for the Barbie World. I believe it's called Barbie World with Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice for the Barbie movie. We'll see. And then we'll just talk about some other stuff, right? Now, I want to get this off my chest. I just because it's not really a big topic, but it is kind of a big topic, right? So Kylie Jenner facing backlash. Now, why is Miss Girl? And let me share the screen, child. Sorry for my audio listeners, but yeah, I'm got to share the visuals. Kylie Jenner, okay, got on her TikTok, right, to vibe to an unreleased Tory Lanez song, okay, and then she got this. If y'all see what she got this ugly ass filter. I'm sorry for the audio listeners that can't see it, but she got this filter that's giving her a mustache and giving her like a chiseled face. I mean, like, I didn't know it was a filter. I just thought that was her face at first, and then I like zoomed in. I'm like, oh no, that's a filter, girl. I'm like, because I know you ain't get worse. But yeah, it's like she's vibing to an unreleased Tory Lanez song, and I'm just like, girl, read the room. Read the goddamn room. Okay, so it's no respect at all. And like I said, you don't owe Megan anything, I guess. Sure, but it's just a little inconsiderate, on both parties. It's inconsiderate for Meg for obvious reasons, but it's also inconsiderate to Tory, not that I give a crap. But like, you over here teasing some unreleased music that he'll probably never get to release in the foreseeable future. Like, I would be mad, bitch. Take that video off because it's not cleared. Like, it's just weird. Like, it's really weird. I mean, knowing that you played a part in this situation, and not saying that she's the reason why Meg got shot, but like we heard the story. Like, you kicked her out, y'all had some type of animosity towards each other, or whatever the case happened at that party, which led to the shooting. You played maybe not a major role, but you played a role. Okay, and you're playing an abuser's music, you know, knowing that he did this to this girl. And I'm not saying, well, whatever. If people want to still listen to Tory Lanez, that's in their right. But I don't know. It just looked weird. It looked weird. I mean, we could see what the people had to say. Kylie Jenner, weird as hell, weird as. Why is Kylie on TikTok singing and promoting a Tory Lanez song? I knew she was weird when she didn't even support Meg after the incident, considering it all started at her literal house. Like, yeah, like, are y'all really surprised that Kylie Jenner always has been moving weird? Like, really? I generally want to know, she been a weird AB even before the whole Tory and Meg situation. Yeah, like, she was taking people men's and stuff. She took Black China Man. Like, she's a weirdo. She's weird. Kylie Jenner supporting Tory Lanez, knowing that the hate she'll receive. That's a woman who knows about principle. Okay, I guess. You know, it's weird. It's disrespectful, and you know, it's a little inconsiderate. Like I said before, Kylie Jenner ain't shit. Okay, we've been new Kylie Jenner. A lot of the girls ain't shit. Okay, Kendall ain't shit. Kim ain't shit. They all ain't shit. Okay, I think I've seen like a clip of Kim talking about the requirements for her next man. Got to have good teeth and BDE and all that other stuff. Girl, y'all a whack. Okay, and your freaking reality TV show is fledging. Okay, ain't nobody watching that shit. So of course they're gonna do stuff like this. Of course Kylie's gonna do stuff like this because this got attention. I mean, I guess she wanted me to talk about this. You know, she wanted people to talk about this and say whatever they're gonna say just to keep her name in, you know, the news sites. But girl, at what cost? She's a damn mess. To quote my boy El Teddy, a damn mess. Okay. How'd y'all like El Teddy on the show? I thought it was real interesting. We definitely gonna have him on again. Our conversation was really, really good. Now, another topic that I want to get into, we are flying by today. I wanted to get into the whole Doja Cat situation. Doja Cat came out with this song, Attention, which I love. You know, at first, I wasn't sure how this was going to sound because we did hear the clips a day before the song actually dropped. And at first I was like, it's not my tempo. Like, it's a little too slow. What's with the guitar and all that? Didn't get it. But I never should have actually made that take on TikTok because I feel like, well, I mean, I didn't say I disliked it. I just talked about the drama behind it. But like at first, it didn't really grab me that much. But actually listening to the song, you know, fully, I think it's a solid opener to her new project. And I love that it's 4 minutes. Like, it's a long song and it's filled with verses. And I also love that the beat and like, I kind of did like the little guitar in the background. People are saying that she's trying to dabbling a little bit into like, I'm not saying country, but rock in a sort of way. It's going to be like, you know how Doja likes to mix things around. Like she'll do like a country R&B type thing. Like she'll mix some shit around. Like she turned Say So from a regular pop song to a heavy metal song to like a regular R&B song. Like she is the master of like just blending sounds and genres. So I think that this is a good opener. The visuals were to die for, as per usual. Doja Cat knows how to do a music video. I haven't seen a single Doja Cat music video that I was actually bored with. You know, and it's so crazy because I love and I hate this girl. Like I told this to my best friend the other day. Like I cannot stand her social media presence. Like she's just been so gutta on Twitter and stuff like that. But I get it. I get it because it's going with the narrative of this rollout or whatever. I get it. Or she's like at a place now where she don't give a goddamn and F what y'all gotta say. And I'm gonna have this bald head and I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna still look good and still, you know, get all the menses or whatever the case is. Like I get it. I love her music, but I don't know. I wasn't vibing with her lately with the social media, the way she be acting on there or whatever. It's just my personal opinion. However, we're gonna keep it to the music. This was basically like a big FU to people that's online. I mean, we all know that her presence, like as far as her posting on Instagram and stuff like that, like her new look, like she cut her hair, she is dressing a little bit more grunge, a little bit more mask presenting, very like in your face with it too. Like it's different. It's something that female rappers don't really do. And I'm still calling a Doja Cat a female rapper. I don't care what none of y'all say in these comments. Female rappers take the traditional road out. Traditional right now is being feminine and overly sexual. Doja Cat is still sexual. Let's be very clear. We seen tatas. We seen her full nude body in red in the video, but she's doing it in a different way, which is good because we want things to be different and not the same, right? Anyway, so the lines in question, because we're gonna get right into it, right? Is the whole Nicki Minaj mention. Okay, she says she thinks she Nicki M. She thinks she hot shit. I never gave a F. Or was that whatever she was saying? Now, a lot of people were saying that she was talking about Cardi. Some people said she was talking about Nicki, which I didn't understand. Others said she could have been talking about somebody else, maybe like a Lotto or whatever the case was. I felt like we all kind of jumped the gun. Even I did with my TikTok video, like saying that, it could have been this or that. I don't think that she was talking about Nick. I don't think she was talking about Cardi or the other girls. I think in that moment she was talking about how people, and there's a lot of people on the internet that were saying that she's like a copy of Doja Cat. Doja is a copy of Nicki, and somehow everything about this girl is 100% like you are repackaged. You got the whole get up, which is not true. It wouldn't be so far from the truth. When I look at Doja, the only thing similar about Doja to Nicki is that Doja is versatile and like Nicki was. And that's why she's so successful, because of her versatility. That's it. That's it. When we are talking about just like cadences, when we're talking about rap flow and the way that she delivers her lines, you can see the inspiration, but they're two different artists. Polar opposite artists. Okay, let's be very clear. When you look at this video right here, I mean, Nicki would never do this. Nicki would never do a video like this or present in the way that Doja has been presenting for the past couple months. Like, she's her own artist, and I think that's what she was trying to say here. But a lot of people like to forget the last part where she said, of course, y'all comparing Doja to the hottest. So people thinking it was a slide at Nicki. When you actually heard the full song, and I'm very surprised that none of the major like big YouTube T pages are really bringing up the fact that it was like kind of a homage to Nicki. Like she said, of course, it's an honor to be compared to the greatest. Like, it doesn't offend me. She's talking to y'all. She's not talking to nobody else. She's not talking about Cardi. She's not talking about any of the other girls. She's talking about how people view her on the internet. They say that she copied off of Nicki. What she's basically saying is that's not true, but I'm also not offended because I'm being compared to the hottest. That's basically what she's saying. Had nothing to do with any other rapper in the industry. Now, the other line in question was when the part when she was like, I paid respect to those who taught me how to make it. Now I reap the benefits with no confrontation. Y'all fell into beef. That's another conversation. Now, at first, and like I said, when you hear the full song, you'll get, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what she meant. And that's where I felt like I jumped. I'm not afraid to say, okay, I may have been wrong with this, because I was. What I got from that, because she opened up with the verse saying, vulnerability earned me a lot of bacon, being at the top, being the top star and doing everything that people wanted her to do, put her in the position to do whatever she wants to do now. Like, so she can now, because she did that, she now has leverage over her own career. She can now be like, okay, well, I'm not going to go this route. I'm going to go this route because I want to go this route. This is my music. I have the control. So the part where she said y'all fell into beef, y'all being the general public fell into beef with her because she wanted to make the change, because she cut her hair, because she wanted to present in a different way than what everybody else was expecting her to do. Everyone expects her to be this pop girl. And I think part of me, and sometimes I'll speak for myself. I don't want to speak for nobody else, but I'll speak for myself. Like, you know, hearing her, I was very hard on her when it came to her talking about her past music and how it was pop and gimmicky and stupid, and you know, her fans that liked it were stupid. Like, I think that she is now in a space where she gets to make the music that she always wanted to make, and it's not curated by anybody else. Now, if y'all have a problem with it, that's on y'all. And I think that's what she was saying on the song. I could be wrong, but I think that's what she was saying. And it makes sense. And at that point, okay, all right, you making the music that you want to make. You can do it. You are the star that you are. You with the leverage and just the amount of, you know, control you have over your music now, because hey, I'm able to make hits and I can make more. You know, so I'm here for it. And you know what? It's the fastest growing song since Say So. Like, it did really well on YouTube. I believe it's number 1 on iTunes. I want to say I heard something about that. So she has, you know, she has the ability to make hits. Okay. And it looks like it comes easy. And I think that's what the problem I had with her tweets before. She said that shit was easy. Like, girl, making hits is not that easy. But she make it look easy. But she is, I believe that she is, you know, she works hard for this. She definitely did her due diligence when it comes to this opening. I think this is going to be good. I have high hopes for the album, whether it be primarily rap or R&B infused or whatever the case is. I mean, like, even in the beginning, like, you still kind of hear some elements of Planet Her in there, which I love. It was like a perfect send off to that album. You know, she doing her thing. She doing her thing. Okay. And I think that people need to stop with the whole, you know, we got to stop jumping the gun too. Because she did respond to a couple of people. She said, if you misquote my lyrics, it's my undenying job to hate y'all for eternity. Like, y'all sat there and got that clip, and y'all, first of all, y'all butchered the lines, first of all. But y'all made it seem like she was talking about Cardi pitting these women against each other. I think that we got to stop doing that at some point. And it's bad when it's coming from the Barbs. And I'm be honest, like, I can't not tell the truth. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, it was a lot of the Barbs that were saying that, and it just kind of, we got to worry about something. We got to worry about Nicki about to come out with Barbie World with Ice Spice. Like, look, don't pay attention if that's not if she don't get into her, don't get into her. You know, she wasn't talking about Cardi, and I think that you know. People, you know how these stands are, child. You know how Stan Twitter is, child. But y'all go ahead and tell me what y'all think about that in the comments, okay? We're going to move on. Now, my other topic I wanted to talk about was none other than Coi Leray. Yeah, Coi. So she basically gets on Twitter and says, ain't been a #1 rap song all year, calling all the female rappers to the front, hear me out, ladies night, unity, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? So she wants to do a ladies night. Okay. I really feel like every year this question gets asked to see, you know, to check the temperature in the room, and it never really gets addressed. It never really happens. No one ever gets into conversations or communications with each other to try to do this. It's just like, oh my goodness, there needs to be a ladies night. Okay. I personally feel like it will never happen. I personally feel like this shit will never happen. Will never happen. Because we need to have certain people on there. Okay, let's be very clear. For a ladies night or a all female rapper, new school, old school collaboration, whatever you want to call it. Because even that, it shouldn't even be, it better not be like no sample version of ladies night. Like, no, it got to be a whole new song. But it has to have Nicki, Cardi, and Megan in it. Okay, now some people say bring Lil' Kim into there. I don't know about that, whatever. You can bring some of the old girls, whatever. But Nicki, Cardi, and Megan has to be on it alongside some of the newbies like Doja, Lotto, Coi, of course. Maybe a Ice Spice, maybe a I wouldn't even say Glorilla Child. I wouldn't even say it. Maybe the City Girls, Young Miami, JT. You know, the problem is these girls have so many it's so many personalities. Shit won't get done. Y'all will have artistic clashes, and these women are divided. Like it's nay against yay. Like it's this versus this, and I think what made the original Ladies Night so well was because these girls actually got along. These girls actually cared for each other. These girls were invested in each other, in each other's stories, in their come up and whatever. This will come off as a cash grab one and just a way to network, a little fake little network where they'll do a song, they'll do a verse together or whatever. And it just won't, I don't even see it going anywhere. I don't see it going number one. I mean, Ladies Night didn't go number one. They didn't do it for the song to go number one. They did it because they really did care about female rap unity. Now, I don't have a problem with people being for self and people, you know, picking sides and being this is my group of girls, this is your group of girls. But like, you know, when you try to bring them all up into a song, I just think it's just a recipe for disaster. Okay. And I also feel like this is a desperate attempt to relive the past. You know, it worked for them back in the day. I mean, the song and everything, it just worked. But y'all can't relive the 90s. Okay. That was that, you know, like I said, it shouldn't, if they do something like that, it shouldn't be called Ladies Night. It should be its own song, should be something completely different. We got to get out of that mindset of, oh, let's bring back the past. Like, no, this is the problem with movies now. It's the problem with a lot of these music when they sample songs, and another problem with her, Koi. Like, no. It's just like me trying to sit there and be like, oh my goodness, like, because I'm a person that loves the 2010s era of music. So that's like me saying, oh, there needs to be more EDM or there needs to be more music like from 2010s. Like, no, I don't want them ever to recreate what was made in that damn decade. Okay. Because it can't be done exactly the way it was before. Can there be like a Ladies Night? Can there be like a all female rap collaboration? I don't see it. And I don't mean to be petty. I don't mean to be messy or anything like that, but it's just like, I don't see it. I think I see it okay being in talks, them having meetings or whatever, and they're like collaborating and they're actually like getting into it, but then they're not actually getting done because of differences. Like Cardi and Nicki would have to really mend their bond, which is, you know, it's too far gone. The girl done tried to throw a shoe at her, like, you know, and Megan and Nicki, I don't know where they are, but it ain't nowhere good. Like, I mean, even and there's some bickering within the girls. Not even just taking Nicki and Cardi out of it. These girls don't really get along like that. I don't know. I don't see it happening. I think that she is definitely trying something here. She's trying to throw something to the wall and see what sticks. I don't think it should be a Koi song. Koi, you do not have the authority to say that, oh, well, let's bring all the female rappers together. Girl, what song? We ain't doing no sample music, okay? I know you got a couple of samples in your damn arsenal. We don't want that. No, it shouldn't be a Koi song. If anything, if it's gonna be something like that, it needs to be a Nicki or Cardi song, to be honest. But like I said, it'll never get done. It will never happen. Okay, we need to stop having this conversation right now. Anyway, let's move on. Now, speaking of Nicki, we got some teasers. Well, we got one teaser for the video of Barbie World. It's gonna have Ice Spice in it. Now, I know I talked about it last episode that I'm kind of worried about how this song is gonna sound because she shared a snippet of it, and look, I need to get into this whole thing now of like not just looking at snippets and being like, is it gonna be good or not? Because it sounds like another not trap. What is it called? Drill. It sounds like another drill beat, which I'm kind of fatigued with the drill beat. Like I'm fatigued. Like, okay, we're doing it too much, but I get it. It has to, you know, Ice Spice is a drill rapper, but girl, you gonna have to come out of that. Okay, we got to be versatile. Okay, and hopefully Nicki is really teaching you about flows and all that. You know, whatever the case is, whether you're her artist or not, She just giving you some gems, but the drill got to go at some point. Okay. I'm here for it though, because I did see the video, or I didn't see the video. I seen the teaser of the video, and they got like their own little separate Barbies, which is cute. They just look good. Like, I don't know. I'm a little bit more. I'm excited to see what's to offer with this video, but I don't know. I'm a little. I don't know. The song is just. I don't know. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Anyway, we are flying past these topics. My last topic that I wanted to get into, because this was definitely something that was talked about all over TikTok, all over the social medias. Okay. Can you be pro-black and date white? This is the gay edition. I think it started when this boy from, I think, Howard or whatever HBCU college, he's an athlete, came out as gay a long time ago, maybe good 3, 4, 5 months ago. Well, now he came out with his boyfriend, which is a white man. Okay. And that's what really started this conversation again, because they started talking about how there's a lot of black queer men in the entertainment industry that dates outside of their race, when we're thinking about RuPaul, Billy Porter, Bob the Drag Queen, just a slew of others. Don Lemon. Name a gay black person in the entertainment industry, and they're always linked to or dating, married to a white man. Let's be very clear. That is the facts. Facts are the facts. And, a lot of people were voicing their opinions. We have this same old discourse where we have a bunch of people saying that, it's not a big problem. And then we have others that are saying that it is a big problem and it's internalized, anti-black, and all this other stuff, all that good stuff in the neighborhood, right? Y'all might not like what I got to say about it, but I got to say it. I can't not tell the truth, right? I could give a fuck less about who people choose to let inside them. Is that such, like, y'all know y'all already gonna give me y'all. Like, okay. Do I think that it's very alarming that there's like no black on black love in entertainment at all? You don't see it in movies. Now, I feel like I'm more mad about that than I am about people in real life. Like, the fact that there's always like a gay black person in a movie or film or show, but they always get paired with a white person or someone like outside of the black. Like, we can't have like a black couple. Now, I'm more, because this is something that you can do. Like, this is something that's like, it's fictional, so it's not real. You can. It's just that Hollywood doesn't want to. Now, as for somebody that wants to sit there as a black man that wants to date a white person, at the end of the day, yes, it's at an alarming rate. There's a lot of people that are doing it, and I think that it sends a bad message to the youth, because it seems that it makes the youth feel, well, this is the only way I can find love, if I find somebody white, which is not the case at all. However, there's nothing that any of us can do. These are people that are choosing. This is what they choose to do. They want to go out there. They want to find themselves a person, like a black gay person want to find themselves a white man. What can you do? These people, this is their lives. These are their lives. And if they want to do that, they have every right to, and I don't think that I think, girl, the thing is, yes, there is a little bit of internalized anti-blackness at work here when it comes to a lot of these people, because some of them that explain why, when you think about the little YouTubers, like, I think Ricky Thompson said, and this is no hate to Ricky Thompson, but it's like, oh no black person ever gave me a chance, and they don't like femme. That's one of the other topics. Is like, black queer men don't really like the femme community. And a lot of these dudes that are in the entertainment industry, they're very femme, and they feel like they can't find that. There's this whole thing of, oh, no fats, no femmes, that and the third. But don't act like, I will counter to that. Don't act like white people aren't like that either, because I see a whole lot of no fats, no femmes on a white person's page when you're on Grindr, Jack, whatever. Let's be very clear about that. I don't know. I just think that this is who they choose to be with. Now, me personally, I would go for somebody that's non-black before I go with a white person. But that's just where we are now. And it's just like, I will never get to a point where it's like, it's ruining my day when I see an interracial couple like that. Like, it just is what it is now. There's nothing that you can do. People are going to do what they want. Just make sure when you get to their place, if you ever get to a part in their life where they are at, then you'll do something different. You'll be with a black person. Look, you know, I'm on the fence with this because I kind of see both sides. I can see how this could be eternalized anti-blackness, but I can also see how this just is my life. And in my anecdotal experience, I haven't had any luck with people of my own race. I can say that. I mean, personally, that's how I feel. That doesn't mean I want to jump ship, but some people do. And there's nothing that you can do about that. But y'all will tell me what y'all think in the comments, okay? And that's all I have to say for today. That's all I have. All right, I'll see y'all next Tuesday. Hopefully we'll have somebody on, maybe Medusa or El Teddy or both. But yeah, you know,